Hey guys, it is Greg again here with a video update on the cryptocurrency market, and some things have gone on today. There's been some stuff in the news. I'm going to go over Cardano, Near Protocol, Cardano, um, Rose is another one, and Soul Phantasma, Bitcoin, and KuCoin is what I am today. But one thing I wanted to go over, somebody's asked me about Near Protocol. And hey, is $5 a good price for Near Protocol? Say $5 even. Um, to answer that question, yeah, $5 is a pretty decent price to get Near Protocol right now. But then they talk about holding it for 2 years. That's not a good strategy. That's not a good strategy. And the other thing is too, guys, you have to have yourself aware of in the market that we're in, going in to buy these dips, because we're not in a bull cycle, we're in a bear cycle. So what that means is when you're going down to buy something cheap, it's going to bounce up like Near Protocol did here, and it could swing back down. And more than likely, I'm thinking this is going to swing back down. So in this market, you want to be sure to protect your losses. Don't think like how much money this is going to go to moonshot to 60, 70, or $80. Don't be thinking that right now. Thinking, okay, here it is. I picked some up at say $4.90. You know, what am I willing to ride this down to? And where's your point of no return on this asset? Where's Near Protocol got to go to where you say I'm out? You have to come up with that area. You have to figure something out. You have to come up with a plan to protect your capital. So if you're buying it at $5, right? Let's say you put $1,000 in Near Protocol right here, $5, and it goes to 250. Now you only have $500. You got to make 2x back to gain that back. You have to realize that. So you have to look at it from a loss perspective, not so much of a gain perspective, even though I talk about, okay, here it is, and it's going into a third wave. Look at it like that. Protect your losses right now with Near Protocol. Don't think, oh, where's it going to be 2 years from now? Near Protocol might not be around 2 years from now. This is the cryptocurrency market. This coin could be gone, completely gone in 60 days. So no 2 year horizon time frame with these with altcoins. I would suggest, my suggestion, not financial advice, is I wouldn't do that. Now with coins like this, even though I do like this coin has a nice setup, and I think it's going to do really well in the next bull cycle. And more than likely, if you bought it at $5 and you hold it, and it's going to roll on out of here, and you're going to make probably some decent gains. The probability of that happens seems to be, fairly high. But there's always that percentage of chance that might not happen. You have to realize that there's a 10, 15, maybe even a 20% chance that it might not work, and it just Near Protocol goes to zeros. I just want to make sure people are aware of that. I just don't want to think these things are just, there's no guarantee that this is going into this third wave run. I'm saying that. But the probability is with this setup, Near Protocol is going to be doing that right here. So it's in a 1-2, and this is a 1-2, and it's going to go out to make this run right here in the next bull cycle. So I just want to make sure that they're aware of that. Somebody had some questions. All right, now on to Bitcoin. Look at that. We got a pump on Bitcoin and let you know this is for shorts. People that want to go short. It's hit my target. Look at it, hit my box exactly. It's right there on top of my box. In my opinion, not financial advice. This is a good area to start layering in into a short. And as a matter of fact, I think 32,900 right below in this area is like the perfect area to go into. And then, you want to have your losses, stop losses up here in these areas, whatever you're comfortable with. I looked at 35 flat to 35,900, but everything's looking pretty good. I think Bitcoin is going to come down and it's going to swing back up, and it could go into the middle of the box area. I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin goes to 33.4 or something like that, maybe even a little bit higher, guys. And then what's going to happen next? What is going to happen after that? Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look, see what Bitcoin's going to do. I have a target area, guys. I don't have it on this chart, but I'm a little bit lower than a lot of other people. I'm like the 21,000 right here, the middle of this box, guys. This 21,000 is an area, and also 22,000 is an area. The reason I have the 21,000, it is The 21,000 is the 0.382 of the fourth wave. So I'll go out to that. The 21,000 of this leg is the 0.382 of that leg. So that's just an area that Bitcoin on a fourth wave, it likes to go to that 382. So let me go back to the 4 hour and I'll show you. Okay. So that's an area you can layer in there. That's what I am going to plan on doing. Wait for it to go up a little bit more. And then another one too, you might want to take a look at is KuCoin. KuCoin's looking pretty good too for a setup. And I'm thinking it, 1850, it can maybe even push up there to 20. You take a look at this in KuCoin. See that? Look at how low that volume is. Picked up a little bit. That's super low volume. But look at this. Look at this this bearish, hidden bearish. Look at that peak right there. Look at that peak right there. And this is probably going to get even right there. It's probably going to get up that high. So you know what that tells you. That's hidden bearish divergence on KuCoin, and it is more than likely going up to swing back down. Now, whether it breaks that low, that's open for debate. I think I've done a chart. I had some chart put together on KuCoin, and I thought maybe it could hit. Yeah, I did actually expect KuCoin to go lower, guys. Yeah, I do have a lower target on KuCoin. So I expected actually to break that low. I do expect it to break that low. But this is another coin. Now, I wanted to go over Cardano. Cardano is pumping, and the Cardano Maxis are so jacked up. They were so jacked up all over YouTube. I saw every time I was on YouTube. That's all I saw. Cardano, Cardano, Cardano. Look, guys, Cardano's pumping. It's pumping. It's going on the next move. Guess what? Fake pump. Sorry, guys. It's fake. But here's the good news, man. Here's the good news about this pump. I'll tell you, this is the good news about Cardano pump. Now, I went back and I checked Cardano here, and I think the Cardano is near a bottom, in my opinion. I do. Here's the reason why. It's only at the 0.382 of this wave. I think it can swing back down a little bit more and maybe hit that 0.5 or be in this area, get down in this area. It'd be better if it got down a little bit lower. But I think the deal is there's too many Cardano Maxis and Cardano people out there. It's kind of like, I don't know how, I think Hex probably has a stronger community maybe Cardano. Cardano has a lot of people behind it. So maybe, I don't know, it just doesn't do deep corrections. So I looked at the corrections over here, and it did pretty shallow corrections. They're 0.382 here and a 0.382 here. So I'm thinking if it's doing a 0.382 on a second wave, and a 382 here, maybe it's just going to do a 382 over here, and maybe you might get lucky and get that 0.5. That's really where you want to see that go down to, is that 0.5 on Cardano. And that would be right around 24, 25 cents or something like that. So breaking it down, you see breaking it down here, this is a Y leg. Okay, you can see here, and then down below, you see this big push up. That's the X. Went up on an X. And I don't think this Y leg is deep enough. I think this Y leg needs to go a little bit deeper. And what it's making here is another X wave. So this wave is a W up for an X, and it'll swing back down for a Y. Okay. Now, the good news is, I think right in that area, that'll be the bottom. Now, here's the other thing to pay attention to, just in case with Cardano, because Cardano, I'll give it credit. This is a bullish coin. I mean, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this wave run. It went from 1 cent to $2.90. This is a massive run. This was what was that? 14,000% run, and I didn't hit them even. 14,000% run over here. So Cardano's coming in for its correction, and it's going to do something similar over there. So here's what I'm thinking with Cardano is, and then on the RSI, I'll let you guys know in this RSI, it did come kind of deep. It's had deeper down there at 18 and 19 and 17, and over here it's at 23. So I'm thinking it's going to swing back up, come back down, and take that out down there. And then you know what? That's when you're going to know, like the RSI will be down here. So you'll see the RSI, it's going to swing. It's already up. So it's going to come back down, something like that. And it's just going to come down there, something, and boom, take that out. Now, it might not go that deep in price, though. That's the thing you want to look at. It might not go that deep in price. So let's take a look at that. Okay. So what I'm thinking is if this 0.382 on the fib is where it likes to hang out, if Bitcoin's going to do that dump down to say 21 to 24K or something like that, you want to watch and see if Cardano maintains this low. There's a possibility that it could. I don't think that it's going to, because I think this is going to be an X wave. Now you can call this ABC. You see ABC, so this would be WX. So you could do that. There's a B wave right there. See A, B, C. So it's got another swing, and it's going to have another swing. W, X, Y. Okay. So, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. The count could be wrong. I mess up counts all the time. Not a big deal. You want to see if Cardano is going to maintain that low of what is that? 40 cents. 40 cents, because it just, when Bitcoin dumps, it might just come down like this, guys. Like it just might come down and, you know, do like this. Bitcoin does the dump, and Cardano just might come right to there. Right to there. And then this could be a really good, this could be a decent buying opportunity off this low right here. Okay. But there's going to be that chance it's going to, let me remove these things. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Get rid of that one. Okay. Well, I'll just worry about it later. Anyhow, with Cardano, it'd come down, and it could swing down, and then the next one would be right in this area, these areas, guys, down in this area, somewhere in that area. But Cardano's a pretty strong coin. I don't think it's going to get down to 24 or these areas. That's my concern with this coin, is not getting down deep enough. So I was just letting you guys know that this is something you want to pay attention to. But everybody's going over the pump. Oh, look at its pump, you know. And there's another way you could say that this, you know, if you want to, you could say and look at Cardano like in a bullish sense somehow. Like you could say, you could call this a some sort of diagonal. No, that's not going to work, because this wave one needs to be bigger. That's not going to work either. That's some sort of three-way move. You know, you can't say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It just doesn't make any sense. It's a three-way move of some sort. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe you could say that's. I mean, maybe you could say that. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It just doesn't look right, man. It's like, you know, and that's just your diagonal like that. Maybe you did a little bit of an over. You know, it just doesn't seem right. That's not how they usually look. So, yeah, it's more than likely this is some sort of three-wave. So what's it doing here? So a 1, 2, 3. Look, it's an expanded flat. So you can see it in expanded flats what it's doing. It looks like 1, 2, 3 like that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the flat. It's a flat move. So if this is a flat move, I have to check this right here. You know, some people would say, "Oh, that's not correct because it didn't go 90%." And let's see here. Yeah, it didn't go 90%. So technically it's not legal by Elliott Wave standards, but there's some other ones that don't use the 90%. They use the 618 and the 786. So, you know, because that's what they say in the crypto market. I'll have to keep my eye on flat moves like that. But if this is an A, B, C, what does that mean? If this ends up being A, B, C, you know what that means, right? That's a corrective move up. So it's going to corrective move up to swing back down. And then you'll be able to get really good deals on Cardano, guys. You know, maybe below where it was before. Well, where to go down to? 40 cents. You know, I know there's a lot of people that are really happy to get it at 40 cents. Just think you can get it at 38, 36, maybe even down to 30 cents, maybe even lower than that. That'd be really, really smoking deal. Much better deal. All right. So now I'm going over this one too. This is a little bit more of a speculative play, and a lot more, I guess you could say, you know, be careful with this asset, okay? Because this is an interesting thing. I was looking at it, and this looks like a 5-wave impulse, and there's a possibility that this coin, this is Soul Phantasma, that it could be trying to develop some sort of bottom here. And the reason why I say that, you take the fib retracement that it did off that low, and you go to the peak right there. You know, that was almost a 90%. 90%, and it's not making some massive, you know, it's not doing it. it should be making a move where it's going to be like this. You know, it should be doing this, A, B, and then C, and it's not. And the reason why it's not is because this is not a three wave. I don't think. I think this is the impulse, and it's the second wave. I think it's trying to work on making a developing a bottom possibly. So if this can move on out of here a little bit higher and start getting up there, maybe when Bitcoin does a correction, you want to see if it maintains this low right here, because it's already pretty low, guys. I mean, check, this is for this coin, it's pretty low. It just needs, you know, it only has this much space down to here. It only has, you know, well, that's 45% more space, but it only has from here, from 23 cents to 12 cents. You know, it doesn't have much space there. So I'm just saying, I'm thinking there's maybe a bottom being developed there. And if it maintains a Bitcoin, it goes up a little bit, and if Bitcoin does a dump and it maintains that low, that could be the bottom for this coin. It really could, guys. You know, it just seems like it wants to hold on to the that 22 cents right there, which I think is really good. Now, Rose is another one I was taking a look at, and it's a pretty decent setup here. Same thing as, you know, same thing as Soul Phantasma. You know, this is more speculative play too, but I was looking at this, and you know, this right here could be, you could label that as an impulse, guys. You know, like a diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that would be, that's a truncated fit. That could be it. And then looking at the fibs, I was looking at the fibs on this too, and it was looking pretty decent. I was like, wow, that thing came down to 786, like a second wave target. And maybe this is going to go up. So same thing here. When Bitcoin does a dump, and, you know, we don't know if 100% Bitcoin's doing a dump, you know, be straight with you. You know, I mean, Bitcoin could fool everybody, and maybe the bottom's already in. And why these coins are making bottoms. But if it comes up and it stays above that, more than likely, this is nice and low. That's nice and low on that RSI. More than likely, the bottom is in on this coin, guys. Just food for thought. Food for thought. Okay, that's the end of it. Thanks for watching my video all the way to the end. I do appreciate it. And all the new subscribers that have subscribed to my channel, I do appreciate it. And also the other lady, young lady, I think. Young lady, I'm assuming you're a younger lady. Thanks for, you know, saying the good things that you said, and hit me up on Twitter and saying thanks. And said, hey, you saved me from losing money. And I was like, YouTube channel served its purpose then. I do appreciate that. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.